All right, so again, this is assignment 23. We're going to go over number 18. Who knows what this square means? Yes, sir. Sean.
0.08 squared.
And what does that mean?
To the power of 2 or
what does that mean?
By itself. 0.08 times 20 squared.
There you go. And I always say you're unstacking. There's like 208 blocks. So now you're unstacking them, and it's going to be a 0.08 times another 0.08, and I need to see your work on number 18. And then it's going to be times 1,000. Okay. So do we know it? Do I need to work with a bunch of zeros here? No. What's 8 times 8?
16.
So I'm going to put 64. How many zeros can I tack on?
2, 3.
What?
3.
1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then you go back how many places?
2.
Careful.
4.
Yeah, rewrite it like this so you can see all the decimals, to all the digits to the right of the decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4. So be real careful with those. I have to go in 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what can I take off now?
0.
I can take off zeros at the end. Once I have a decimal, I may drop zeros at the end. So my answer is, and I'm going to squeeze it in here, is 6.4. Then what you're going to do, I may need to put the answers over here because we're going to draw some lines. So you're going to draw a line from the diamond of the problem to the diamond where the answer is. It should go through a number and a letter. And I can already see it does 12 and something. So it goes through the 12 and F. So where I see the 12 at the bottom, I'm going to put the letter F. Is that right? Yes, where I see a 12, I'm going to put the letter F. And that's how you do that. Okay. Yes, I would absolutely do it on this one. There's not that many, so do it as you go. Now, so those are going to hopefully not take you long, but flip it over. Let's see what you do on this side. And this is, usually if I give you 2 sides, hopefully one of them is an easy side. So this says estimate your product. So if I look at this, I'm just going to look at my front numbers. What's 5 times 2?
10.
So do you think our answer is going to be closer to 1.2 or 12? 12. That's it. Okay. So if I look at the one right below, this is 3 times 5. What's 3 times 5?
15.
15. What's a better answer, 2 or 20? 20. That's about all you're going to have to do. Now, when you see this one, you might want to know I would kind of look at this. 0.6 is close to 0.5, and 0.5 is a half. It's like that is, if I say 0.5 and I put a 0, it's like 50%. 50% of your test right is you got half of it right. So I would think of that. What's about half of 52? 25, 26. But the point is, could the answer be 3.5?
No.
Is it closer to 35? Yes, it's closer to 35. And now look at one like this. 8 times 7 is exactly what? 56. But because I've got extra, do you think your answer is going to be less than 56 or more than 56? More. That's how easy this is. And yes, I would do the puzzle on this one. On some of these, like on this one, about how much did it cost? It's $7.19 per pound. He bought 0.82. I would go 7 times about 8 times 0.8. So you're going to round it and estimate it. What's 7 times 8?
56.
It is 56. And the decimal would go in what? One place. So is my answer, and so show me how you're doing it. Is my answer closer to 4 or 6? closer to 6. And because I rounded down, okay, this is important, because I rounded down on both of these, my answer will be lower than the real answer. If I round down and down, this is a little bit less than my real answer. So my answer is going to be greater than that. Do you kind of have the idea what you're going to do?
We need a short for point. It seems pretty.
Show me what two numbers you're multiplying.
$1 and $1.09.
1 times about what? That 18.7 is about what?
20. About 20 or 19.
I would go 19. So what's your closest answer? Yeah, 20. So we raised it a little bit, but we lowered this one, so it would be about 20. Okay, and then go from there. Can you handle that? Oh, and this one here, I'll do a decimal times a decimal. On this decimal times a decimal, I'm going to round this one to maybe 0.4, and I'm going to round this, so bring it down to 1 digit. I'm going to round this one to about what? 0.9. And then, oh, these, okay. Now, do you think your answer is going to be, oh, we rounded up on this one to 4. We rounded up on this one. Careful. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're right. Because we rounded up, our answer is this, but this is really more than it should be. So our answer is going to be a little bit less because both of those were less. Do you see this is really smaller than this? This is really smaller than that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, does that make sense? Yeah. So, see what you can do. These just put like little, like this one again, round it to maybe 0.5. This one I'd leave it as 60, and then work it out. Make it easy for yourself. You're finding, once I get an answer, I'm using a ruler to connect the answer. And so it went through a 12 and an F. It'll go through one letter and one number. And so where I see that number 12, I'm going to put the letter F. Okay? So you guys can go at it. Have a good time.